Hi Kempin family. So you weren't able to make it to today's lesson, so I thought that for our video lesson I would start by reviewing the Lightly Row song that we had started working on, and that we could start to work on a new song. So if you don't have a copy of Lightly Row in front of you, I've included a PDF of it in the folder, so please make sure that you print that off and have it in front of you. All of the finger numbers are on there, so that should help. You'll know which fingers to use. For Lightly Row, I'll just give you a little reminder of how this one goes. So it's on our A and E strings. We have a high 2, so that means that your 2 and 3 are touching for this song. So it starts with our open E, and it goes to the 2 on the A string. So E, 2 on A, and 3 on A, 1 on A, and then all of these are on A. Open, 1, 2, 3. Now we have open on the E string. So let's do that whole line now. So now our next line is very much the same as before, except instead of having a half note, we have 2 quarter notes there. So it goes open on the E, followed by 3 2s on the A string. So we have E, 2 on A, 2 on A, 2 on A, 3 on A, 1 on A, 1, 1, open, 2, open on the E string, open, back to 2 on the A string. So here's that second line. So now we move on to the 1 on the A string. 1, 1, 1, 1. Another 1. 1, 2, 3. Now we go to 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Open on the E string. And then the last line is the same as the second line. So there you have it. So there's Lightly Row. So I'll play that once more from beginning to end so you can hear the whole song. So there you have it. So there's Lightly Row. And now, if you look at the bottom of that page, we have Song of the Wind. So for Song on the Wind, we have the same 2 strings, A and E, same fingers, high 2, so our 2 and our 3 are touching, just in a different order. So it starts with our open on the A string. Open, 1, 2, 3. All of those are on the A string. Now we have 4 open E's. Now if you look at the next part of this song, you'll see underneath it there's a 1 with a little line that follows along it. What that means is you want to keep your first finger down for this whole part. So when we go from a 1 on the E string to a 3 on the A string to a 3 on the E string to a 1 on the E string, for all of those notes, this 1 that you put down right here never lifts. So I'll see if I can show you from this side, see if that will make it a little easier to watch. So do it this way, there, do it like this. See how I never took that 1 off until the very end there when I had the open? So that whole line sounds like this. Rest. Next part, first part of the line, exactly the same as the end of the last line. Rest. Now we go into a new part. Open on the E string to 3 on the A string. So it's open, 3 on the A string, 3, 3, 3, 2 on the A string, 2, 2, 2, 1 on the A string. So up until that point, don't forget about that extra note because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 3s, 1, 2, 3, 4 2s, and only 3 1s. So open, 3. Now it goes to open 2, open E string. Now we're back to open E. Open, 3 on the A string. 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Open. So that gives us the whole Song of the Wind. So I'm going to go ahead and play that one more time for you so you can hear the whole thing. Rest. Rest. So there you have it. 2 songs to work on this week. We have Lightly Row and Song of the Wind. I hope that you had a great vacation and a nice holiday, and I will see you next week. Bye.